The good people at starchasm.net posted a very interesting article recently on January 22nd of 2017. They posted an article titled Love and Hip Hop New York. Did Peter Gunz get back together with Tara Wallace? New spoilers indicate rekindling of old flame. Now, I've heard rumors that Amina and Peter Gunz were going to get divorced. And then I just recently heard an excerpt from a radio interview where Amina Buddafly said out of her own mouth that she's not going to divorce Peter like this moment, but that's more than likely where the relationship is going. That's more than likely what it's leading up to. And now I come across this article where allegedly or possibly Tara and Peter may be getting back together. Let me go in and read to you what the good people at Starchasm had to say about it. They wrote, the latest chapter in the seemingly never-ending story of Peter Gunz, Tara Wallace, and Amina Buddafly is here, and Love and Hip Hop New York fans will likely be shaking their heads or salivating at the development, according to yet another new rumor, one backed up by a clip from VH1 itself. Peter and Amina might be finished, and Peter and Tara here to stay. It's something that blog watchers have been wondering about for almost a year, ever since Amina insisted on a trial separation from Peter and moved herself plus little baby Bronx out to the West Coast. Amina and Peter appear to be on good terms, but she's still living it up in LA, while Peter remains New York bound, and their social media feeds, while full of good wishes for each other and frequent photographs of Peter hugging it up with he and Amina's kids, remain pretty empty as far as genuine updates are concerned. So keeping all of that in mind, here's VH1's latest Love and Hip Hop Season 7 teaser. It looks like Peter, having dealt with he and Cisco's dollar drama, is ready to move on to matters of the heart. And then they posted a video clip from VH1. It's a scene with Peter, Tara, and the baby. For the record, the link to starchasm.net directly to this article is on my blog, and the video's right there. It's like about 3 minutes for the record, but I'm just going to give you the gist of what happened. So Peter, Tara, and the baby meet up. She announces the fact that she wrote this book called The Goddess Potential. Peter says that he's proud of her, and he tells Tara it's over with him and Amina, his wife, and he informs her he wants to give his relationship with her another chance. He says that he's tired of lying and cheating and never telling the truth. Tara says she doesn't believe him. She's not buying his crap, and she's tired of their complicated relationship. So she's yelling at Peter about him being a jerk and, basically treating her badly throughout their relationship. And then he basically said, look, man, I made some ridiculous decisions which I regret. That's the scene for those that didn't see. This is my first time seeing it right now because I haven't been watching the show because of other people's storylines were just so bad that I had to tune out. Love and Hip Hop New York Season 7 was the worst season of Love and Hip Hop I've ever seen. Actually, there was one really bad season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta that was really boring. It might have been Season 3. I can't remember which one it was, but man, Love and Hip Hop New York Season 7 really sucked. They should have showed more of Peter, Tara, and Amina. I mean, seriously, because those new people, they put a lot of just new crap on there. I would rather see Peter, Tara, and Amina play out 10 times over than to see the crap that they were putting on there. I'm sorry, they really jumped the shark. But anyways, let me go back to this news article. So after starchasm.net posted that video, they said, that's right. While Amina was busy putting pen to paper and churning out The Other Woman, for the record, that's Amina Buddafly's book. Yes, Amina and Tara both wrote books after they both had babies from Peter's nut. I mean, Peter's super sperm, his seed. Anyways, that's right. While Amina was busy putting pen to paper and churning out The Other Woman, her memoir over the last few years, Tara also wrote a book, The Goddess Potential. Had the potential to be cathartic, except that it might have gone and churned up old feelings for her when Peter got a hold of it. But Tara, sensing that Peter might not be as done with Amina as he says he isn't having any of it. Quote, I don't want to deal with this today, she says dismissively. It's like, don't come challenging everything that I'm working toward with the same old thing, end quote. But Peter, trying to come clean at long last, says he's, quote, tired of lying, cheating, and doing the wrong thing. He tells a shocked Tara, quote, "I want to try to make things work between the two of them." So far, the only clue as to whether Peter and Tara are actually back together is a bit of a stretch. As Love and Hip Hop New York fans have noted, the two of them appeared to come down with the flu at the exact same time last week. And then they posted some stuff that both of them said on social media. I guess, yeah, both on Instagram, it appears to be. Peter posted a picture of two people shaking hands, and there's a circle with a red line going through it. It says flu season, no handshaking. And Peter said, "Flu got me shaking my head," and he posted that on January 12th. And on January 15th, Tara posted a picture of some some drinks and some sort of bread. It was a picture from Switzerland, and she said #mood, #peace, #serene, #life, #love, but I'm so sick I can't even have my coffee. So yeah, he was sick on the 12th of January. She was sick on January 25th. And Starcasm ended off the article by saying, "It's a stretch, true." For the record, that's some great damn detective work that they were able to put that together. But anyways, it's a stretch, true. But given that there are only 3 more episodes left in Love and Hip Hop New York season 7 before the reunion airs, it seems likely that we'll get something of a resolution before too long. Love and Hip Hop New York season 7 airs Monday nights at 8 on VH1. So thank you, Starcasm.net, for that very interesting information. You know what? A lot of people are going to say, well, Tara and Peter should get back together because Amina is a homewrecker and she stole Peter, as if Peter's penis has any loyalty. Peter's Peter. Listen, I never thought that Peter and Amina were a good couple. I always felt like this, and I still feel this way. He should have left Amina alone and left her for me. I could have been making beautiful music with her, and he could have been with Tara, because obviously they're meant to be. I mean, any woman that sticks around for that long, she's not married to Peter, and she didn't give the coochie to anybody after all this time, Jesus. Woo! Those are some loyal loins. That vagina loves Peter. I mean, I think she said that she wasn't messing with anybody else all this time, and if that's the case, then damn, Peter. I mean, you put the whammy bammy on that mammy. I mean, you really must have beat it into oblivion. I mean, it makes no sense. I mean, she should have been moved on if it was in her heart to do so, but apparently it's not. I think that Peter is her world. I don't know whether or not she would word it that way. I don't know whether or not she would admit it, but let's be real here. Peter is deeply in love with, Tara is deeply in love with Peter. About as deep as the you-know-what went up in her. I mean, let's be real here. He had to dignitize her, There's no other way, He had to just wave it in her face, say, "You're getting sleepy." I mean, there's no other way, Shoot, he must have been using them balls like a pendulum, It's had him going back and forth in her eyes. She getting all cross-eyed and cock-eyed and everything, and she passed out and fell face first on it, and I mean, it makes no sense, Jesus. I mean, anyways, let me shut up before I get slapped. Anyways, damn, Tara looks good in this selfie in her Fashion Nova outfit. Man, Fashion Nova stays making women look real damn good. Shout out to Fashion Nova. But anyways, this is all my opinion. What do I know? I'm merely an asshole with a microphone. Let me know what you think about it all below. Do you think that he should be with Tara? Who do you think Amina should be with? Me. What do you think should happen with him and Amina? I understand that they are legally married, but I just don't think that they were ever meant to be together. I think that they should just move on. I think it's healthier for the children, and since Tara does it for the kids, I think that Peter needs to go be with Tara, and Amina needs to move on. I don't think she's built for that stuff. I think that Tara's more. How do I word this? She is better suited for this type of chaotic lifestyle. I think that Tara could really handle it. I think that Amina bit off more than she could chew. But that's all my opinion. What do I know? Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. So are they back together or not? And if not, should they get back together?